Today on Seat 11A, we are joined by Clemens Billek of Kontron AG to present the company's full year 2025 financial results. In this presentation, investors will receive an update on Kontron's FY 2025 performance, developments across its IoT and software businesses, and the company's strategic priorities for the years ahead. We are very pleased to have him here today. Clemens, the floor is yours.
Hello and welcome from my side. Let me guide you through the 2025 financial year results and the most recent company highlights. We made a big leap in operating cash flow. It jumped from 99 million in 2024 to 168 million in 2025. The EBITDA jumped as well from 192 million to 237 million, including one-off effects from the business deconsolidation. At the same time, we booked a record backlog. Book-to-bill ratio was standing at 1.26, implying a growth of 26%, ending 2025 with a record backlog of almost 2.5 billion. The working capital has been fixed. You remember that it was above 400 million in the course of 2024. We ended the year 2025 with below 300 million of working capital and a working capital of 287 million in total. One of the company highlights is definitely the portfolio streamlining and the reduction of low-margin IT service and EMS business, as well as the business deconsolidation. At the same time, the software solution business increased again. We had a book-to-bill ratio of 147, implying a growth of almost 50%, and a 15.5% organic growth revenue, driven by obviously the defense division and transportation. On the lowlight side, green tech was reduced in terms of revenues from almost 200 million to 150, implying a decline of 25%. We've initiated a cost savings program, reducing our FTEs from 900 to 400 in the course of 2026 and expect to be profitable by the third quarter 2026. With regards to software gaining momentum, so the last part of first slide, not only Kontron products but also Congatec products will be equipped with Kontron OS and AI Shield in the near future. You should expect other players in the IoT industry to install Kontron OS and AI Shield on their devices in the near future as well. Let's have a look at the development of the major KPIs 2025. Revenues declined by around 4.6% to 1.6 billion. But please bear in mind that 130 million of revenues have been discontinued in the course of 2025. If we compare those 1.6 billion to the orders booked of 2 billion 2025, we get to the book-to-bill ratio of 126, implying a growth of 26% in the course of 2025. The gross profit declined by 2.5%. However, the gross profit margin increased from 41.2% to 42.1%. So we made significant progress on the gross profit side as well. The EBITDA jumped from 192 to 237 million. But adjusted by one-off effects, we get to 220 million of operating EBITDA, implying a growth of 24%. The net result jumped to 141 million, but again, adjusted by one-off effects, we get to an operating net result of 109 million, implying a growth of 55%. The operating cash flow jumped even more, jumped by almost 70% from 99 million to 168 million. If we look at the major metrics of the Kontron balance sheet, you see that the equity ratio has improved again. It went from 35.8% to 41.8%. It's above 40% for the first time in 2 years. Total net debt has improved as well, went from 163 million to 147 million. It's already within the target range of 0.5 to 1 times EBITDA. Please bear in mind, the business deconsolidation cash in of 126 million has not been included there. If we look at the working capital, you see that it has improved from over 350 million to 287 million at year-end 2025. We've also released the midterm guidance of 2.6 billion of revenues and 420 million of EBITDA, representing an EBITDA margin of 16% by 2030. Major drivers of growth, the transportation and the defense division. Both divisions are expected to double by 2030. Moreover, we expect to deliver 2 million devices of 5G network access devices per annum by 2030. Software solutions, the strongest growing segment, will represent 50% of total revenues and 75% of total EBITDA by 2030. And it's our target to become number one in cybersecurity, with an installed base of 80 million devices equipped with Kontron OS and cyber-resilient software developed by Kontron. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to write to me or to ir@kontron.com. I'm looking forward to discussing further with you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Clemens, for guiding us through Kontron AG's full year 2025 financial results. This presentation provided an overview of developments across Kontron's IoT, software, and digital infrastructure businesses, as well as the company's operational progress throughout FY 2025. You can find this video and many more management presentations from listed companies on seat11a.com. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to welcoming you back soon on Seat 11A.
Disclaimer. As described in the legal section on our website, seat11a.com, this publication is for informational purposes only. This means it is not intended to provide you with any investment advice. Any opinion or recommendation expressed by the companies is neither given nor supported by us and should not be considered investment advice from our side. Also, remember that any opinion or recommendation expressed is subject to change without further notice. The content is obtained from sources believed to be reliable, but we do not guarantee its accuracy, completeness, or timeliness. Seat11a.com and its employees disclaim all liability for any loss that may arise in any form from any use of the information in the video, audio, and on our website. We neither express any opinion on the future value of any security or other investment vehicle, nor recommend any investment based on the information provided. Please consider the publications and our website as a platform for companies to present themselves. You need to seek financial advice from an expert regarding the accuracy and appropriateness of the material presented or recommended by the companies in the publication. As we are just considered a publisher, we may hold and trade securities in the presenting company, whether it is a listed or private company. By consuming our content, you agree to these terms and the terms in our legal section on our website.